Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. So today in this video I'm super excited because I have waited so long to film this video. So today I'm telling you guys all of my secrets on how I cleared up my skin. My skin was so bad, and now, not saying that it's perfect, but it is so much better, and to me, I'm really happy with it. I have come a long way, and I'm going to share all of that with you guys. So if you guys want to hear all about that, then let's get right into it. So first off, I want to share with you guys some before pictures, just because I want to show you guys that I literally had really bad acne. This journey of acne has been going on since I was in 6th grade. So that's a really long time. And we're going to talk about a couple different things. So that was the time when I started having breakouts, and what I think affected me more was the oil that my skin was producing and the redness. It was so red, and it was so oily, and I always just felt so like gross. No matter what I did, I would wash my face in the morning, wash my face at night. No matter what I did, my skin was still oily and red. And I used at the time an acne treatment called Acne Free. I'll put it on the screen. And that really did help me, along with the Murad spot treatment. So those two things did help me. However, they dried out my skin so bad. I remember people calling me Santa Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus, because my skin was peeling all here, which was super rude. So if you ever called me that, rude. But so in 6th grade, it didn't really affect my self-esteem because I didn't really notice, I didn't really care, you know, it wasn't a big thing. But then once people started realizing it and kind of bullying me about it, calling me Santa Claus, then I started feeling super insecure about it, and that was more 7th and 8th grade. I remember this one boy, I said, if you would give me a makeover, like what would you do? Like I was trying to flirt or something, and he's like, well, the first thing I do is shave off your pimples. Well, sir, look at me now. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way. And if you're that person getting rude comments about your skin, A, realize you will grow out of it, or you will find a solution for it, and B, realize that they are probably ugly, so who really cares? Then, freshman year, my skin finally started to clear up. At that point, I was using Onextin cream from my dermatologist. I went to the dermatologist the end of my 8th grade year and the beginning of my freshman year, and went periodically throughout my high school. At that point, I also used a CeraVe foaming facial cleanser, which I'll put on the screen. I still use that to this day. I always just find that it works really good on my skin, and I really liked it. I was like, yes, thank you. That didn't last for long. No, it didn't. So then my sophomore year, my skin was starting to get bad again. I don't know what happened. I had 1 year, I guess the Lord was giving me a chance to be confident when I was entering a new atmosphere, and then sophomore year, I was comfortable, and my skin was too, and it just, boom, got bad again. And sophomore year was kind of a blur. It wasn't the worst it was, but it wasn't good. Then junior year. Junior year is where our acne story explodes, because it was so bad. It is the worst my skin has ever been. It was really bad. I'll insert pictures, obviously, and I just remember being so embarrassed. I was always someone who religiously washed their face and put on their acne treatment. I would never miss a day. So for me, it was really frustrating because I was like, I'm literally doing everything I should, and my skin is not clear. Hello, what's happening? And here is what was happening. First of all, hormones. Hormones have a huge impact on your skin. On the other hand, I think something that really affected me, and this is something to please take notes on, was sugar and diet. It is the most sugar that I've ever eaten in my whole life. First, every single day, I would have 2 chocolate chip cookies, and then we would split a cream cheese bagel, which dairy and gluten are inflammatories, so they can just inflame your gut, and that will show in your skin. It wasn't necessarily a reaction that I was feeling in my stomach, it just inflamed my gut, and it would go right to my skin, and that I truly believe is why my skin was so bad. It didn't stop at the cookies though, guys. We're not just eating cookies, no. Then every week my grandparents would pick me up, and we would go to Dunkin' Donuts. And at Dunkin' Donuts, I would get a medium blue raspberry culotta, which not only is filled with sugar, but is filled with colored dye. And I would also get a donut. So I think that speaks for itself. So I'm not saying that sugar and diet was the only reason I was breaking out, but it definitely had a huge impact on my skin. So please make sure that you cut out as much sugar as you can, but sugar may not be your inflammatory food. So maybe for you it's gluten. I know for me, I think gluten is, but I think sugar is more of an inflammatory food for me. So I steer away from sugar most days, and then gluten I eat on the weekends or something like that. Do I still have an ice cream? Yes, absolutely, because the number one thing you don't want to do is deprive yourself, because then you're gonna have a massive cheat day and it's just gonna go so downhill. This is so random, but make sure that you're bringing enough food for yourself that you know won't break you out during the days that you can eat. Because I know for me, going through the day hungry and then having cheer practice for 2 hours, I would just get something crappy and eat it. Whereas if I brought carrots and hummus, I would not be in that boat. And that's not the only thing you can eat, but you know. At the time, what I was doing for my skin was I was putting Manuka honey on my skin, because I've heard that Manuka honey can help clear your skin. I just didn't see a difference. The only thing that it really did for me was really frustrating me, because I would put this thick honey on, which was expensive too. My mom got it from the health food store, so it was so expensive. And then I would put a towel here and it would just drip. It would drip on my clothes sometimes. It was the most uncomfortable thing I've literally ever done, and I hated it. So senior year, my skin was still rough. I was still eating way too much sugar, probably a little bit less, and that's why my skin was a little bit better. I remember once like there was quarantine, I was feeling really insecure about it, because when you're in quarantine, I feel like you're just looking at yourself probably a lot more than you would, because there's so many mirrors around and you're just in your room or in your house. So then senior year, I did go to the dermatologist again, and she gave me what I'm using right now and what I think really did help my skin. Right now I'm using the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser with the Clarisonic Mia Smart. The Clarisonic is an amazing investment, and I recommend getting it now because I know that they're shutting down. So get it now, because that helped my skin so much, and I truly believe that. Then along with that, I would use Onextin in the morning. So Onextin is just a topical treatment for your skin. It really helps, does dry it out a little bit, makes your skin feel a little tight, which probably isn't the best feeling, but it does help. And if my skin is dry, I'll follow up with the CeraVe PM Moisturizer. So then at night, I use the same face wash and I use the same brush, and then I use tretinoin. I believe that's how you say it. It's a cream that helps with acne scars, because right now I'm really not breaking out. It's just a little bit of remaining scarring. That's just gonna go away with time. That's what happened to my sister. We have literally the same skin, and hers just went away with time. So unfortunately, that's something that I think is out of my control, and that does help with scarring, and that really helped break down acne in my skin. So I do recommend that. I think that is kind of all I've done to clear up my skin. Just remember to let your skin breathe, be confident. Your acne will go away, even though it feels like it never will. I hope you found something helpful in this. I will show you guys a close-up of my skin now and how it looks. I'm so happy with it. I know it's not perfect, but it's amazing for me. I'm finally so confident. My last big tip is to make sure that you are washing your pillowcases and rotating them. So I wash my pillowcases every single week, even if I don't wash my whole bedding, and I think it really helps because you're getting all of the dirt and the oil on your pillows. So flipping them and washing them will really help. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.